Welcome back to the 2019 MVP Open. I'm Ian Anderson, joined by Sias Elmore. We got our lead card round 2 coverage. It's been a fun watch so far. We got a 3-way tie.
Yeah, 3-way tie. One just a couple strokes back, and some pretty cool golf.
It's been great. Yeah, you see a lot of different approaches to these holes, which is fun. We got a lefty on the card, which you should just always have a lefty on the card if possible, I feel like.
Definitely opens up like a whole different view on how the course can be played.
Yeah. So there are your scores going into our back 9, 3-way tie. Adam just sitting 2 back on hole 10. A good chance for Big Arm to make a move, though.
For sure. This hole is shockingly uphill and really hard to reach.
Yeah, that's well put. You gotta just smash it up here. It takes like the top tier power to have a birdie look.
Right. The biggest arms can definitely throw a high hyzer and kind of get over the trees on the right side. But if you don't have that, you kind of got to play a little bit more of like a tunnel shot almost uphill.
And let's see what Nathan does. He has his Wraith in his hands.
This looks good. That might have been a giant bug on the screen, but it looks pretty good, I think.
Yeah, he's gonna have a long look for the 2 there. Joel is reaching for one of his Scorpiuses.
He could definitely reach this, I think.
He does. He has the power. He throws. You got to throw like 70, I feel like, to get it up there, and he throws about that. Yeah, 68 miles an hour from Joel.
Oh, 2 more miles an hour, he'd have a tap in, but at least he has a look.
Accurate. Adam Hammis. He's gonna be throwing a Zeus off the tee.
Ooh, that's high. It looks really good.
He hated this out of his hand.
Well, he can trade me lies next round.
Well put. Conrad, what's he got here?
I would hope Destroyer.
Wraith, actually.
Okay, that doesn't make me feel any better.
He put this one on a perfect angle.
Yeah, that's great. He's even off the wall, so we can get kind of a natural putt motion.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even think about that. Nathan with his bid for the 2.
Oh, that was a good run.
Sure was. He's like, I was ready to run that one down, is what he said.
Uphill. That's pretty funny.
I'd walk that one down. Adam?
Committed, but maybe not the right height.
Yeah. Joel for his birdie look.
Thinking about that one a while.
He did. It's kind of a tough look through the trees there. Conrad with by far the best look. Also helps to be tall, I'm sure.
There it is. He watched everyone else go a little low and went a little high.
I think he probably aimed at the band to compensate. And he almost hit it. Great birdie, and that's a stroke on the card for him.
Yep, redeems his card.
Adam coming back for his par save. Kind
Good
of a
save.
scary par.
Yeah,
there.
that's a good save.
That's going places if you airball it.
I have missed that in the past. That's a tough one.
That's got to be a heartbreaker. And a couple drop-ins from Nathan Angel.
Oh, we almost saw a battle putt.
It was close. This card is a great hang, man. Really cool vibes on the card. There's Conrad.
Man, I gotta learn how to run up like that.
Look at that.
Still going.
It's like there's so much power left in him that he flies off his plant foot. You know.
That's a lot of follow through.
It really is.
I love it.
There is that birdie for him as he takes a 1-stroke lead as we head into 11. Another really tough get size. I say that all day out here, though.
Yeah, it's harder than last year. The trees are a little bit taller, a little bit thicker all over the place. I'd be surprised if there's less than 2 birdies on this hole, though. These guys have the power to get a big chunk off the tee, and then it kind of makes his upshot a little more routine than difficult.
Well put. Yeah, the distance really does come in handy on this one. James, he is going with a Star
That looks big. Maybe it's a little high, but he has so much power that it shouldn't matter.
He's out there. He put it out 563.
Yeah, he's in the Christmas trees, but he's still, there's an angle there.
Yeah.
It's not as clean as you might hope, but it's definitely there.
He's got some options. We'll see what he chooses to do. Nathan, is that his Wraith? I believe so, yeah.
Most of the time, I'd say you might want a little more turn, but as a lefty, this makes that upshot more of a hyzer, so it might be kind of a natural shot for him.
No, true. Joel Freeman. Scorpius again. Uh-oh.
Oh, get stable.
That went in there. Pretty good.
Not ideal. Not what you're hoping for.
That's in semi-pitch out territory. I believe we have a Zeus from Adam here.
Flags look pretty calm, so hopefully it won't be like hole 1, and you can just rip on this and get a good turn. Yeah, that looks really good.
He's out there hanging out with James.
Yeah, they're actually in a really, really similar spot.
So here's where Nathan ended up. The line's there, but it's still
It is. It's kind of like a flex almost.
It is, right.
Those trees are blocking them off.
That's drifting farther left than he wanted.
Yeah, well, it should be an easy up and down at least.
Yep.
But I know that I'm disappointed if I don't get this one, so I'm guessing most of the pro field is as well.
So that's Joel in the woods. If you see anything moving around back there.
I don't.
Just past his caddy. I promise he's... Oh, see him?
I saw something, but it could have been anything back there.
That was an out. It was a decent out for him.
Yeah, he was further up than I thought.
Yeah, I thought he'd pitch out maybe 30 feet in front of him. He made some headway. Adam with the second shot.
Ooh, funny angle.
And catches a tree coming in. It'll make for an easy 4, but it's not going to birdie. And have you seen this before?
Yes, the big hyzer. I want this to work so bad.
I was thinking if we could do it, it's probably this guy.
That's true.
Him or Simon. I was getting Simon line vibes off this shot.
Yeah, I've seen this before, but not in a while. These trees are pretty thick up top.
And that one is going to come down way short left over where Peter is zooming right now. So,
well, these guys are making me out to be a liar.
Joel looking at his third, hoping for an up and down 4. That's the whale again.
Kind of
so close to that tree.
Yeah, sort of an abbreviated follow through, but it worked out, so he'll be fine.
Adam's long birdie look.
Giving it a run.
Makeable par putt coming back. Nathan also a long birdie look. And here is James. So he finished short left, and he basically said, yeah, he's got a basketball hoop. He's got to putt through here to get to the green. Let's see if he can do it. He's way back there in the woods.
Oh, yeah, you could just see him peeking. Oh, like a low poke kind of shot. Not bad.
He made it out for a putt, which is about all he could ask for. Adam with a good par comebacker.
Yep. Get that 4. Get off the hole. Fight another day.
Yeah. How'd your card do on this one yesterday? Any threes? Maybe?
I think we had 3 threes, actually.
Dang. Did you get it?
Yeah, I got mine from pretty far back.
Nice,
which
man.
is where all of my drives land.
Did you rip like an octane on the second shot?
No, I threw a Tesla.
Oh, nice. And Nathan will come along here, drop it in his par. You ever played with Nathan before?
I have. He's actually a pretty fun guy to play with. I like him a lot.
Yeah. And Callie McMorrin was out there caddying for him too. They were wearing matching shirts on accident.
Okay.
I clarified. I was like, you guys look pretty coordinated there.
I would have liked it better if it was on purpose.
There are all those pars. Looks like James still leading the crew by a stroke. Adam is kicking it. And we are looking at 12.
Yeah, this is an interesting hole. This is a hole where a really good tee shot does not guarantee any kind of birdie look. Like the green is so downhill and so tricky that you can get all kinds of horrible reactions. But you'll see a lot of the backhanders throw kind of a big Annie flex up the right side. Hope to land kind of, there's like a big rock in the fairway you want to land near. And then I'm guessing Nathan can kind of just throw like a straight shot that fades, give himself a similar look.
Yeah, I was saying this shot, the first shot, you can't birdie it, but you can par or bogey it.
Right. I've seen some guys go way down this hill off the tee, like down that alley. It's pretty amazing.
It is, yeah. There's a Thunderbird from James. Calvin had a great shot round one.
Calvin's shot was incredible.
Yeah. So that's a more traditional landing zone.
Right. That's a good shot, but it still makes you throw another good shot.
It does. Nathan, looks like it's Wraith again.
I mean, he was a little higher than I would have guessed, but I think for him being high up on this hill kind of leads to like a downhill hyzer sort of play for the pin, so it makes sense.
Yeah, more natural disc flight. Joel Freeman. This will be a Scorpius again. 70-mile-an-hour rip. That is smashed.
Yeah, that's great. These guys are all kind of landing in that ideal spot.
They are, yeah. See, Peter's giving me a look down the hill at the basket. They're all lined up nicely.
The camera makes it look way easier than it is.
It is. That second shot is a pretty tight tunnel, and it's really downhill. Adam getting comfortable before he rips on a Zeus. This thing's moving, size.
It is. Jeez. I don't think I could walk up and set one down in a better spot than that.
Right. Anywhere over the crest of that hill is just bonus distance.
Yeah, if you can see the pin, that's amazing.
Nathan, I don't know if he could quite see it here. Maybe just the top of it. He throws a beauty, but drifts just a little outside of the tunnel.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a funny angle down there, and you're trying to get distance control as well to stick that downhill, slopey, weird green. So yeah, it's a hard shot.
It really is a tough get. James is going for the ABR, as is tradition. This thing is so flippy.
Yeah, that turned quick. Quick enough, I would say.
The perfect amount of quick, as it were.
Great.
Joel, I'm sure he's ripping on a forehand whale. That's fading early. Yeah, caught a little trunk action. That's going to be a long look for a bird.
Yeah, it's tough. There's not even always a look back there to that side.
No. I believe this is a zone here for Adam. Look at the luxury that drive gives you. Just looking right at the basket.
Yeah. Good shot. Nice little roll.
Yeah.
I'd like to see him make that one.
Birdie look coming up. Oh, man, you weren't kidding. Nathan has nothing from over here.
Yeah, there's just so many trees that you can land in a spot with no look. He's still trying.
Dang.
Good shot.
That was a great bid. Joel from just a little bit closer, but not much of a better look. That's his whale again.
And that thing is stable.
It is, right? It always surprises me. Adam for birdie. Good three.
Sick. He needed that, but he made that hole look easy, and it is definitely not.
No. His distance came in handy on that one. Made that upshot a little easier than it can be. That was Nathan coming back, saving par. Joel will do the same, and Conrad with the absolute dropper bird.
Yeah, to say that's what you want is an understatement for sure.
Well done by that man. You gotta look at this smash, Adam.
Yeah, that drive was ridiculous. The second best drive I've seen.
Yeah.
Next to Calvin's.
Next to Calvin's yesterday. So good. Looks like our scores. James opened up a little lead there. 2 strokes over Nathan and Joel. As we head into hole 13, par 3. Kind of like dealer's choice on this one, but you got to throw something that's going straight.
Yeah, this is a hole that looks pretty straightforward, but it's hard to keep a disc on the perfect angle the whole way down. It's so downhill, and it seems like it's almost always a ripping tailwind, too.
What were you throwing the other day?
I've tried a bunch of different things, but I'm pretty sure I went Matrix. And
okay.
it kind of pulled it over a little bit.
Got James on the box. He's going for the James Conrad Glow AVR here.
Of course he is.
Of course he is. Distance not a problem for him on this one.
No, this is so downhill that a putter is pretty viable for most of the field. This doesn't look great.
No, he's asking for a fight here. And it actually did.
Oh, he got it. Wow.
It's not close. You'll see where he is right there.
Yeah,
But
it's an easier upshot than back up the hill where those trees are.
A way better spot than being in the trees. I believe Adam's going for a buzz here.
I like that play. Got to probably keep it a little lower.
And just a little too much hyzer out of the hand. Good tree hit, though.
Right. You're kind of happy about that tree hit. It put you back in that window.
Exactly. Nathan. This will be a Colt. And he's where James didn't want to be.
Right. It's hard. You watch James turn over a little quick, and then, the next two guys don't get the turn that they're after. Joel's up here with no read now.
Throwing the whale.
Don't. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
So
it's so
close.
good.
And a lovely little tree stop there too, right?
Man, you almost got to hope for one of those on the back end of this shot.
You do, right? There's a pretty good upshot there from Adam.
Yeah.
Looks like that'll save a par. I believe that was his zone again. And here is where Nathan is. Looks worse than it is, probably.
I don't know if it does. I've been there. It's pretty bad.
Is it?
He can't even get a comfortable stance.
No, he really can't. Let's see what he figures out. I think he's going to take it out around the left gap. Yeah, there it is. Good shot from there.
Yeah, he's under the little troll bridge, but it's still a good shot.
He's got to pay the toll now. James. Kind of a scary bit. There's a drop off behind.
Yeah, he always looks like he's going to run it, and I'm sure he will this one too.
He almost always is running it.
Maybe a half run.
Yeah, it was kind of a little safety squeeze, wasn't it? Oh, Nathan.
Nice.
He's been solid on the green today. You know?
Yep. Pays the toll, gets his par, gets off the hole.
Pays the par toll. Adam there, cleaning up his par after a solid upshot. And here is Joel coming along for the birdie putt. What a drive.
Yeah, yep. This is good. I mean, you almost need a break sometimes on this hole to get a good look.
Yeah. There's the cleanup, too.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's strokes on a lot of the field.
And a stroke on his entire league card. James coming back for the par, hoping to lose only one stroke to Joel. That he does.
Yep. Very nice. 1 under for the card, but that's fine on this hole.
Joel throws the whale so much on so many different lines. You know?
Hey, it makes sense.
Yeah. Get used to a disc, you know?
Yeah, get your signature on it too.
That too?
Look how well it's worked for Nate Sexton.
It's worked pretty good.
Yeah. Good call for Joel. I'll be throwing mine too.
Right. There is his solo bird as we head into hole 14. A pretty scary hole. Even scarier if you're a lefty, man. Gee.
This hole is scary all the way around, but at least the righties can bail out to the left side. And the lefty plays, I guess, go long is how you stay safe. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, that seems like it makes sense. Because there is that pond off to the left, too.
There is.
Yeah.
It's rare that it comes into play, but it's definitely there.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hard one. This is, man, a 2 is very good on this hole. And also pretty rare.
Yep. Joel's going for a PD2.
No. Hopefully Mark Verocci will get that one back. If he wants it back.
If he wants it back. He might want it back for today. Conrad. He's reaching for an MD4. Really?
Man, that's a lot of distance for a mid. Yeah, that's tough. You got to throw that disc so hard that maybe you're sacrificing a hair of accuracy.
I think so.
But that one just turned, and there's likely some kind of breeze coming across that pond out there.
Adam? He's ripping on an Onyx.
I like this. I think the shot, oh man, that looks really good. Long. I love it. I think the play is maybe aim long, and then when you inevitably fade out, you should be fading out towards that pin.
Seems like a solid plan. Here is Nathan. That has no chance. That was his TL3.
Man, that's tough.
That's about how many skips it got.
We're going to get a good look at this extended and harder drop zone.
This drop zone's brutal, man.
Yeah, this is tough.
Joel?
A forehand play.
I saw that out of his hand. I was like, oh my gosh, man.
It's so good.
It was great. A little bit of stump help, if we're being honest.
Still.
It was going to work regardless.
That's a good shot.
Yeah. James is going to go with the putter here and just throw it straight at the basket. I kind of like this play too.
Definitely keeps it safe over land a lot longer.
Yeah, exactly.
And he threw it so straight that he'll still get a putt.
Nathan?
And this is still hard for a lefty. It's not very fair.
No, and you see he's erring on the side of safety over here. Nice kickback.
Yeah.
There's Adam looking at his birdie putt. T-Dog. T. Miller right
mad
behind
dogging him. Look at him.
He's focused on that shot, man. As is Peter. As is Adam. This is a scary one.
Sick. That's such a good putt.
Wasn't it?
That one is so hard to commit to.
Well done. That is 2 strokes on the card at a minimum.
I know when I throw that putt, it's like a 70% bid. Like, too scared to really go for
Yours
it.
went in a little scary yesterday, dude. Low left. Oh.
Good save.
He drops those things in there. He's been doing the rock thing.
I don't know.
The horns.
Those horns.
I asked him if it was Texas or rock, and he goes metal.
Okay.
He's a metal fan. Conrad eyeing down this 4 save. It is scary, looking right at the water.
No putt too scary for James Conrad.
Seriously. I guess that helps when you run everything. You know, the water putts become less scary.
Yeah. He just threw it like it was a casual putt in an open field.
Yep. Made it work. Joel saving his 4. Here's that great putt from Adam. And then he's got it clean.
It's like it's not even spinning. It's so flat. Wow. No wobble.
0 out on that thing.
That's crazy.
That's one of the cleaner putts I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Wow. There's 2 strokes on the card for him. Getting right back in the mix. Just a stroke off the lead. We'll kick it off to our sponsors. All right, guys, we are back to our lead card action out here at MVP Open. We're looking at hole 15. You got a pipe one on here. Again, similar story.
Yeah, there's not a lot of different plays you can do on here. It's kind of just a straight shot. I have seen a couple people pull like a right-hand backhand anhyzer through this first gap and just kind of hope to flex it out. There's a few less trees on the right side late, but yeah, everyone's probably just going to be going right down the middle.
Adam is reaching for his buzz, so he's going to go right at it.
Yeah, not ideal.
And he right here he goes, how do you hit a 40-foot death putt and then hit the first tree available?
First available on this hole is brutal.
Yeah, it is not a good place to be. Joel Freeman, he's going for a Chariot, which I'm told is like an MD3.
Okay.
Yeah. And he did not hit the gap, but he
hit a gap.
A gap. Hit a lot of gaps because he's got a putt now.
Wow.
Hey, you'll take it when you get it out here.
Yeah, definitely.
Maple will beat you up. So just be happy when it goes well. Conrad, shockingly, is throwing a putter. 355 in the woods, slightly uphill.
Yeah, this is the hole. I was expecting to lace this kind of shot. Again, maybe not the gap, but it's a gap, and it's a gap he's happy about.
Yeah, he is close. Nathan, he will be reaching for a leopard. Get a little more turn. Or a good kick. Those are cool
Kick.
too.
Yeah. I think you probably have a similar distance, maybe a different angle if it didn't catch anything, but that's a great shot.
Looks like Adam's going for the buzz again.
And he almost has like a hyzer play.
He does, doesn't he? It's definitely a bigger gap than he had off the tee.
He gave himself a putt. That's great.
Yeah, solid scramble right there. Joel Freeman with a look for the 2.
Little nervous on this one.
He's definitely thinking about it, isn't he?
It's tough. There is a drop off back there, although it's not big. It adds unnecessary feet to a missed putt. So, yeah, you definitely have to take that into consideration.
Adam, this would be a great par save after that drive.
Little far to the right.
Man, most of his misses have been like 50-50 dropouts, you know?
Yeah.
Just right or just left. Nathan for 2.
Nice. Flops it in there.
I was so surprised how pitchy that putt is.
It's definitely coming down straight into the cage.
Yeah. It's a little pitchy, dog.
I like it, though.
Yeah, that's good. It's been working all around. Joel Freeman coming back for the par. No worries on that.
There it is.
He's like, oh, you make that putt.
It's uphill. It's a little easier to run.
That it is. And Conrad.
This is way closer than I thought it was.
Yeah. Real good.
Right.
The way he works those putters is it's fun to watch, man.
Yeah, I love it.
He has
I wish there was more of it in disc golf.
Right? He's such a great range of stabilities. He can shape almost any shot with him. And Nathan with a beautiful Leo throw here, piping it up the middle. Well done by him. We got Conrad still out in front by 2. Joel and Nathan on his tails, as is Adam.
Adam is still in it. No one has just walked away in this round.
No, really not at all.
Floating around that same sort of, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're all right there.
Yep. 16, man.
This is tough. I don't know if I love this hole. There's one gap you can see, and it's not even necessarily a good line. You'll see some people kind of bail to the right side of this main tree. You can see it up on that hillside. And it looks really messy over there, but a lot of discs get through that right side, and you take away the OB left danger. Yeah, this is a tough one. People are very happy with the 3 on this hole.
They sure are. This is a Star Thunderbird out of Conrad. And this is working size.
Yeah, right down the middle. Oh, and he's into the circle. That's so good. I don't know if I buy this 530 feet. I think it's
You don't think so, man?
I think it's closer to like 410.
We're gonna range find it today when we're out there.
Okay, I'm curious to see.
I'll report back.
I know I can reach it, and I don't throw that far.
It's downhill though.
Yeah,
A little bit. Nathan. That is a Wraith. That guy.
he's down in that little marsh.
Yeah.
But that's a potential 2 easy 3.
We got a CD2 from Joel. Discmania disc, I believe.
Okay, so he's on the right side of that tree. Caught the guy you want to miss on that side, but he's on top of the hill on the backside looking at it with a lot of gaps.
Yeah, he had a great line up there. Adam. He is ripping on a force.
Yeah, again, he's in that marsh, which is generally easy 3 territory.
Yeah, and you'll take a 3 on this one. I'm sure we got a whale from Joel. Lining up the forehand gap. He wanted that one to go in. He's a little mad. But it still
Shouldn't be, because it's
Great
a
shot.
really good shot.
Nathan.
funny angle, but he made that look pretty easy.
He did, didn't he? And here is Adam.
This is a long look, but maybe makeable. Oh, big boy. What a putt.
107 feet size.
That's disgusting.
On a like horrible marshy ground, too.
Look, he had to run so far he got tired by the end.
It's the 107-yard dash size. That's the more conventional two from Conrad.
Yeah, I don't know if there is a conventional 2 on this hole, but that was almost perfectly played.
Yep. And Nathan's going to save a par. Yes, he does.
Nice. Normally you'd be almost ecstatic, but after watching 2 people get the bird, it's kind of not as fun to get the 3.
2 birdies in this hole, I bet, does not happen often.
I'm sure it's rare.
Takes an incredible drive or an incredible putt, as we just saw. There's that thundy rip, that slow-mo Conrad hair, and he flies out of frame. I love that. Conrad is still leading the crew by, why not, 3 strokes? Everyone else tied for second.
Yeah, this is a good round, like, just to keep it interesting across the board.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Very true. We got 17. It is the reverse of hole 1, uphill and right.
Yeah, this is probably, I would guess, playing is the easiest hole in the course. Most of the pro field can throw far enough to get to this green sunny spot you see up here, and then, yeah, it's a pretty simple pitch up to this pin. And things can go wrong for sure. There's trees and rocks and rollaway opportunities, and obviously it's elevated on a little drop off. But I think this is one that everybody is expecting to get.
That's a good point, man. Like you said, the landing zone's reachable, and then from there, the upshot is not super difficult.
It's definitely pretty simple.
James on the box. That is Star Thunderbird again. Yes, it is.
Little low, little turned. Yeah, that's a misfire.
Yeah, it is. He was not happy about that. Adam looks like he's going with a force. Good distance advantage for him on this one.
For sure.
Hopefully he can use it.
That is big.
Looks like the business. Like,
yeah,
pretty
he just
perfect,
made
man.
a putt longer than that on the last hole.
He kind of did, didn't he? I don't know if he'll be running that one, though. It is downhill and scary. Nathan on the box. Looks like his Wraith again.
Yeah, this shapes up pretty interesting for a lefty. Like, it's just a hyzer, you could say, but you still need the distance.
Yeah, you gotta almost flex it a little bit
Right.
to get all the way out there.
Right hand, we can pull this over as Annie and let it flex out. So for him, he's got to just put more on a hyzer shot.
Joel is reaching for a destroyer. Needs more turn out of that, though.
Yeah, more turn or less distance.
True.
If you come up short, you can almost go hyzer, but he's so far up there now that it could be a funny angle.
And I am in the tree to get this shot at James Conrad thrown out of him. It's going to be a tough look to get all the way up and then down.
Yeah, he's got this patent pending going. I'm pretty familiar with that.
It's just his signature move. So he basically gets to the top of the hill right there.
Oh, yeah. Probably not the birdie look he wants, but at least he's not in more trouble.
About all he could do from where he was as well. Joel, not a bad spot.
Yeah, he's not as far up as I thought.
Yeah, a little farther, and he's too far around the corner, but this is workable. Looks like his whale again. It's a little short, but
It's in the circle.
it's puttable. And Joel is a great putter. Nathan, like you said, line up another hyzer.
Right. For him to go down this hill, it probably sets up a better angle almost.
Dang.
Yeah, that's ideal. I love that.
That's what you want to do. And Adam kind of just dunked all over this hole.
Yeah, and he made it look easy, and it is, but he made it look extra easy.
as easy as it is, James still a long look for the birdie here. Ridiculously scary putt.
Man, he tried, like, even from a straddle out of position, he gave it a good run.
It's that luxury knowing you can make the comebacker, I guess, right? Or at least you
guess.
expect
I
to make
wouldn't
it.
know.
Shush, you're a ridiculously good putter. Joel Freeman for 2.
For 3, I would think. But still, that's great.
Yes. Thank you. That is for 3. Nice birdie out of him. And Conrad coming back up the hill for the par.
Good save.
It was.
But yeah, it took a blatant misfire for him to not end up with a birdie.
It really did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam, that's great.
Yep.
You can tell he looks super stoked about that bird.
Nice birdie at him. And Nathan snuck in real quick and dropped in his birdie when I wasn't looking. And there's Joel ripping out that destroyer. 3 birdies. James falling back to the crew a little bit. Now leads everyone by 2 strokes as we head into 18. Man.
18. This is a tough one. This tee being dropped down and lowered from a couple years ago it makes this a lot tougher to get out into the open up here.
Yeah, too low, you hit the rocks. Too high, you might drift into the stuff left or right, you know?
Don't bring up those rocks.
And then you got this second shot onto this island green surrounded by a gallery who's going to razz you or cheer you.
Right.
Depending on how it goes.
There's no good, like, mistake to make off this tee. Right is a mess and left is a mess and low is a mess. So you have to really lace one or kind of just accept that you're playing for par.
Adam with the force.
Oh, buddy. I know how you feel. That's tough.
It is, isn't it? Oh, man. Hard to watch. Here is a wraith from Nathan. A good lefty hole, honestly.
It is. This tee shot shapes up well for him.
And as the second shot does, too.
If he gets this corner, yeah,
Okay.
I'd say he got it.
So he's got a clean line to the island, but
Yeah.
does he run it from there?
It's so far back that, I would guess probably not. It's not very rewarding.
Joel?
And he cut that close, but this is a good shot. I take it back. That was...
Did it skip over the one rock?
I guess.
And the break in the wall? That's what it looked like to my eyes, man.
The course is like taking back a little break that it gave him earlier.
That was so unlucky.
That's rough.
Oh, man. Conrad? This is a star wraith, and this is piped.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
What do these guys know that I don't know about this? Like Wraith speed disc.
Everyone's throwing wraiths now, man.
I'm missing out.
They're all the
I need
rage.
to put a trace in the bag.
There you go. So here's where Adam ended up looking at his second shot.
Yep. Kicking some junk out of the way.
Almost a tougher look than the tee shot.
He might be able to just go Big Annie.
Yeah, you called it. No flex out of it, but he's out of trouble at least.
Yeah, it's just tough. Now he's like playing for bogey almost out of the gate.
And Nathan has a Thunderbird in the hand. So
Oh, buddy. Try it,
I think
please.
he's going for it. This looks good.
Oh, get out of here.
A foot long, man.
I wanted that to work so bad.
That was such a good rip. Oh, man.
Across the islands, that's drop zone now, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Adam's ripping on his Raptor, I believe.
He's trying it too.
He is.
Look at these guys.
He's trying to make up for that drive, and instead it's piling on.
Abusing the gallery.
Yeah. Joel throwing 3. He did just skip off that little tree stump and go OB. Like, why is there a break in the wall right there?
Because there's a tree stump there.
Freeman's going for it.
What is that? You going this hole? What is this?
Yeah, he's in the hole.
It's not the hole you want to be in.
You're in bounds, though.
That's weird.
Yeah, that was his Firebird doing work. And James At this point, he knew if he just pars, he's going to stay on the lead card and stay within a couple of the lead. And so he just made that decision.
Yeah.
He's looking at you, Disc, walking down the fairway. I love when you guys do that.
That's a good choice.
Uh-huh. So here, and he's like, I got a long putt. I might make it for birdie.
Yeah.
You know?
Putter's chance.
On worst case, he pars, which it turns out is a great score on this hole. Gave it a bid, and he'll take a 4.
Absolutely.
Smart play out of that guy. He's been super aggressive all around, too.
He has. I'd like to see him make that choice at the end. I mean, he's still weighing his options, knows that, he's in it. No one's running away with it, so no reason to get crazy.
And here is Adam looking for a 5 from the drop zone.
Gave it a run.
But he'll take a 6, unfortunately.
That wasn't even drop zone, so I don't think he crossed.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, it was not the drop zone. This is the drop zone. Nathan looking to save a 4.
Do you think he splits him or goes left? I'll say goes left. With that pitch. Oh, made me a liar.
It was a
Good
funny.
run.
It was a funny angle.
It's a funny angle.
When you back up.
Speaking of a funny angle,
Yeah, this is a funny angle. And Joel's anybody got a meter stick?
Anybody have a meter stick?
He's like holding his feet in the air, trying to
Yeah.
catch a meter off the wall. But he's got to look for the birdie. This would be a great way to finish.
oh, I think this would be for his par, right? Because of that OB.
Oh yes, thank you.
Sick. That's a good save.
Yeah, great putt for par.
Yeah, that was a weird hole. He gets the stump hole, he gets the rock hole.
Uh-huh.
That's a
Adam
good putt.
saved a double, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Like it's fortunate he saved it. Unfortunate, it's a double. There is a par from Conrad.
Yeah. Conservative play, paying off by he's not losing any strokes at all.
Letting everybody else make mistakes around you. Sometimes it's the best way.
Yeah, good round from Nathan too. Like it's
Yeah.
a decent round across the board. Probably not what everyone on this card is looking for, but I don't think anyone's really that disappointed with it.
Nah, then nobody blew up. Look how close he has to get to the ground here to
Oof.
make this a great shot.
It makes my stomach hurt.
That is tiny margin for error. There's how our lead card ended up. Conrad 2 strokes out front. We'll check out our top 10 here in a second. Double G.
Whoa, what a round.
12, man.
12, Paul with a 9.
Conrad.
Man. So
Greggy big putts.
Adam's still sitting in top 10, even with what, he's shooting even?
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's still in it.
he is.
6 back, but I mean, we could see you could shoot 9 and then even, so it's definitely fair.
It works. We got a fantastic lead card for you guys to watch tomorrow. Should be a great battle, those 4. I hope you guys enjoyed round 2. We'll catch you guys in round 3.